from top of the mountain, baby, where the people come to pray. Come from top of the mountain, baby, where the people come to pray. Road was this and was that road now, so they say. I'll drive it down the road one day, but I hit a possum. I'll drive it down the road one day, but I hit a possum. Road was that and was that road now, so they say. Whoa, possum. Possum, 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 possum. Your end is the road. Hello. Hello, everyone. You like some fish? Your end is the road. Pulling faces behind the blamming, that's how you're legit. Wow, possum, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, possum. Your end is the road. Hi, my name is Wago Howard. I teach music here in Hilo, Hawaii. Supposed to have a student right now, but they didn't show up. So I'm just gonna play some music. You have a request? Play something with an old Western vibe. Okay. Missouri. Shall be come aboard. Well, I know if you stole mine, it's one of a kind. I'm saying if you're to blame, life will never be the same. You won't steal my poor heart again. You won't steal my poor heart again. You won't steal my tape recorder. I'll call the Lord and I'll put you in the pen. You won't steal that thing again. Is that country enough? Awesome. Play Miss Lou. What is that? Misery Lou. There we go again. Misery Lou. Play some bluegrass. I got my banjo right next to me. Maybe I should play that. That poor guitar though. Yeah, I put it through a little bit. The idea is that it is definitely time for a string change. Ha! Damn. Can I refer to everybody to not cuss? That'd be a funky precision run. If you have a request that you would like to hear or something you've been working on musically or any questions, Caribbean Queen. I don't know what that means, but that looks fun. Anybody name this? Everything's gonna be just fine. Ooh, where does it go? I've been trying all night long, light a candle through the raging wind. Sweet Melinda, won't you come and raise my head again? Hold a candle, let me see the light. Sweet Melinda, won't you come to my window tonight? Everything's gonna be just fine. Sweet Melinda. Is this WAP? Are you the same person from the other day? I actually looked that up. I liked the song. It was fun. But I can't say it on here or else I'll get monetized. Does anybody like Fish? If you are a guitar player, I just put the guitar solo for Stash on there. It's not as hard as it seems. Maybe it is. It's just so fun for the fingers. I'm not the same person. Yeah, it is. I had another person on here like a week or so ago that's like, I was like, how's everybody feeling? They're like, I've got diarrhea. And so rather than shunning it, I went with it. About for half an hour, all we did was talk about diarrhea. Lots of fun. Tell you what, I'm 40 years old. Nothing funnier than poop talk. Okay. Can I play jazz? Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, you've been working on Giant Steps? That's a very hard tune just for the fact that it's kind of a little all over the place and it works with the circle fifths. So when doing Giant Steps, I suggest take that solo super, super, super slow and then move through it. I don't know. wonder if I could do a backing track, if I'll get monetized. Backing track. If I had to guess, I'd say it's in the key of G, I think. Shut up, shit, nip. Do you know what key it's in? Girl from Ipanema? Yeah. Ooh, there's a new Snow White coming out. I can't wait to not spend money on that. So yeah, giant steps. Looks like it's 4/4. F minor 7, B flat 7, E flat major 7. Ooh, fun. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, I would say that if going through the steps, the chords, they're always the hardest place. Solid, yeah, thank you. The best way to kind of do that is to go through each chord. So form your B major 7, get your B major, drop out your 1, get the major 7 in there, and see how your rootstock chord, like your A major 7, works well when just moving up. This really helps for bar chords. If you're looking at jazz and you're just getting into there, play it slow and play the first chord. You would play like the B major 7, and then the D7. Learn 2 ways to play the D7, so you can just take this shape and move it up. You don't have to move around as much, and then when you go to the G major 7, dare I say, if you move that all the way up, you can get the G major 7. So hypothetically, you never really even have to move the chord. Going back down to the 6 or the flat 7, you would have B flat dominant 7, and then you would have your G major 7 again. Now, again, there are multiple ways to play this. Is the surf up right now? No. Hi, Jeff. How you doing? No, the surf is not up right now. There's actually no surf going on. Plus, it's really muggy where I'm at. I'm up really up high the mountain. I'm up almost 3,000 feet, so it's a little colder in the morning and a little muggy during the day. Guess the song vids are the highlight of your day. Oh, Froggy, thank you. Honestly, I started off doing that as just something to start testing myself to remember if I could play songs. Like the first song that I really remember sitting down to learn was, like really sat down, was Steve Howe's Clap. Do I know it now? I can't remember it. But the idea is if I go back on stuff I played decades ago, it's a lot easier to do. Geez Louise, where are you generally? I'm generally in the Pacific Ocean. I don't like to leave my home. Played Depeche Mode. I don't know what that is. Depeche Mode? Praise the Lord and our Savior. None of that on here, Rocco. I don't so much believe in the God. But I do believe in your right to believe in that God. Just take it elsewhere, if you would. If not, I'll get you out of here. Can you play Knopfler's Fingerstyle? Was that a particular song? I love Mark Knopfler, don't get me wrong. I've seen so many bands here do lazy attempts, money for nothing. Yeah, it is super depressing. I was just talking about a Fish song called Stash. Some kid with a guitar is just like, it was really insulting for those of us who actually consider ourselves musicians. he acted like Fish was an easy band. He's like, Fish and Stash is so easy, and he butchered the totally butchered that. And then right when he gets to that, he's like, well, what did he say? He's like, oh, don't worry about that. It's like, that's the whole point that people come to the videos, to learn how to play the stuff they can't already do. Why would you put a video out there, make fun of people who think Fish is hard, and then not be able to play the hard part? Mind blown. Ridiculous. Just say to Pan butchering money. Yeah. Those chords that they do, the Mark Knopfler flare is like the they don't have just stock chords of D minor, C, B flat, C. That would be way too boring. It's all pentatonic. Listen to me play this song in pentatonic, yeah. The idea is if you put a little flair into it, you actually get into the bomb. Gandalf looking, this guy, I hated Lord of the Rings. Who's gonna sit through 3.5 hours of like nerddom? And don't get me wrong, I'm a nerd. I love music theory, but my buddy had me watch that. Within 5 minutes, I was like, nope. And then the last one, I'm gonna watch people walk around with trees for 2.5 hours. No. Although reading Tolkien was pretty cool. Not a reader. I always go to school. He's high on life. Leave him alone. I am high on life. Yeah. Do I smoke the weed? I don't know. Do I look like a kind of individual that smokes weed? Let's see. Can you get the orange troll? Who's the orange troll? Is it the person that was talking about, I don't know. ¿Qué quieres la guitarra de español? Yeah, I love Spanish guitar. Again, check out Steve Howe, The Clap. He was the guitar player for a band called Yes. They were a progressive rock band. They're still around. In fact, at one point, there were 2 Yes bands playing at the same time. One in California and one in New York. Crazy, huh? They had different members, of course. That would be silly to have people in the same band playing 2 nights. Do I believe in aliens? Yes and no. I believe in aliens as much as I believe in Christ. And I believe in Christ as much as I believe in my little finger is going to jump up and start playing guitar by itself. Christa! Yeah, I believe in more tangible things. Anybody watch Nacho Libre? Where he's like, I believe in science. And that actor, if you haven't seen that movie, Nacho Libre, the same actor was in a movie called Bronco Gentleman. If you haven't watched Bronco Gentleman, go watch it. It's one of my personal favorites. It's so good. Definitely on something. Hell yeah, Mr. President. Hey, tell you what. The only person in here that would probably still be in here that I know by name every single time is Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you still in here? Jeffrey, I made you a moderator. I know you're always here. I trust you, brother. If you see anybody saying anything inappropriate the way that I probably wouldn't dig it, would you get rid of them? Thank you. You could say, hell yeah. John Anderson, yeah. I know, right? Just the fact that he still hits those notes. Take a straight and stronger course to the corner of your life. Let the north wind run so fast. It hasn't got time to make you wild. No. Don't surround yourself with yourself. Move on back to square. Send an instant karma to me. Initially with loving care yourself. 'Cause this time is time, then your time, and this news is captured. black square. Use me anytime you want. Just remember that you go as far as all to capture all you want. Yeah, no, yeah. Don't surround yourself with yourself. Move on back to square. Send an instant karma to me. Initial it with love and care. Yourself. Don't surround yourself with yourself. Move on back to square. Yeah. Such a good band. Such a high note. This time in your time, and this news is captured. Does anybody on here know this song? I remember hearing this when I was 8 years old and thinking, wow. And you know, this is good, whatever it is. Oh, right on, Squibs. That was a song called And You and I from a band called Yes. It's the first part of a huge song, and after it goes, been captured. Bubba-da, 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 bubba-da. Seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. Seen all good people turn their head. It goes from And You and I into Seen All Good People. So good. Yeah, check it out. You'll love it. If you're going to venture into Yes and you've never heard of Yes, listen to the first album. It's called Classic Yes. And then the second album, listen to Close to the Edge, and third album, listen to Fragile, and then listen to everything. And then check out the artwork by Howard Dean. Somebody correct me in the comment section. John Evangelos, stuff like that. So good. Nailed it. I'll tell you what, I'm bummed out my student never came. Thank you for saying it. Well, hell yeah, Noah. Hell yeah. Can I play you an original? Does anybody care? If they do, awesome. If not, no worries. How about She had happiness sewn in her smile, like a rainbow made up of sorrow. Walking down the walk to an hourglass on a stool. Padlock pastures for fools. Spaces for places never to be used. Survival of song done by the hands of none. Grace counts those minutes as the sun sets on man's civility. The immaculate saturation. Mother dying of starvation. The mountains of the sign. And the earth carved out for only God knows why. That one's called The Immaculate Saturation, or What It Is. That's what I think when I see garbage on the ground and fences around places where homeless encampments are, where nobody's allowed to use spaces that are bought and paid for that just sit there and do nothing. America. It's kind of a reggae. Yeah, I'm a white boy, therefore I love reggae, but I give it my own white boy style. If you're not from the island, you won't get this, but most people don't actually feel that reggae. Now, you can't be from, a different place that exhibits reggae, but there's something called the bubble, and I had never heard the bubble before I moved here in reggae. You don't get it in white boy reggae like Sting. Just a castaway, white folks playing instruments. Let's see here, kinda has a reggae vibe. Yeah, it does, Froggy. Glad you're here, Froggy. Hey, shout out Jared Anthony Higgins. Hey, yeah. Hi, Jared Anthony Higgins. How about I'll do it so you can take a clip of this. Jared Anthony Higgins? How you doing? Is that good? Right. Can you play Heading South? What is Heading South? Is that song from the Mel Brooks tune, the Western thing? No, that's Rawhide. What am I thinking? I don't know what that is. Mr. Brightside? Ooh. What is Mr. Brightside? Is that ELO? Heading South. Zach Bryan. No, I've never heard of it. Tell you what, I will write that down, Zach Bryant, and I will look it up and play it. Happy birthday, Gabe Owners. Happy birthday, buddy. Boom. Yeah, I've never seen it, never heard it before. Heading South, Zach. Heading South. Are they a new... Zach Bryan, are they a new artist? If it has actual music, I could look at it. I can't play because I'll get monetized, but it has this. And here's the thing. I've never heard this song before. It's probably not going to sound like what you're used to. But 4th fret, capo, A minor, F major, C major, G. And it has the rhythm up here. It says 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Is this the right rhythm? Was a boy who's a dreamer, flew high, full of people, but cut his ass down. That's right. No one understood a single word he said. Oh, that's the wolves and the time almost dead. Here's the interlude. I think it sounds the same. Can you play Lucid Dreams by Juice WRLD? Oh, yeah, Mr. Blue Sky. What was the other one? Mr. Brightside. The Killers? Cool. I love learning new music that I've never heard before. Although I do believe I've heard of the Killers. Mr. Bright. There you go. Hey, Hippie, play something. No, I get it. I get it. Everything has a capo nowadays. What's up with that? 1st fret? So weird. When I was a kid, like, capos were something that you kind of bought, but you never used. Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. I gotta get down this van. Oh, it seems like it's slow. It doesn't seem like it's heavy. Jealousy, turning the saints in the sea, swimming through the lullabies, choking at the alibis. Cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Tell you what, never heard it. I can't have context in it because these things aren't actually written in music. They're just written with Chord Pro. However, if I faked it, I would assume from all songs almost sound the same that it has a 4/4 vibe and that it's doing something like maybe like down, up, down, up, down, up, like... Anyway, it's a country song if you do like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I like country songs. Oh, it's a country song. Cool. Well, that gives it a different context. It's coming. Oh, that's the wrong key. It's coming out of my cage. I've been waiting, doing just fine. Gotta go to be down because it started with a little kiss. Oh, how did we end up like this? Yeah, have no clue about the song. Sorry if I ruined it for you. Let's see. It's a country song. I will jump in. You were thinking of Mr. Blue Sky. That's a great tune, too. I love janky old tunes. It's a rock. Absolutely. I'll check it. Traveling musicians don't know absolute canon like Mr. Brightside. Everyone has their bubble. Isn't that right? Like, I'm probably up in this stupid cranium have over 2,000 songs that I could play instantly. And somebody will be like, hey, play Norwegian Wood. And I'll just completely blank out. I'm a beginner playing the guitar. How do I move the C or A minor chord to the G chord in a different way than usual? If you're saying by usual, most people learn how to play C major like this. The secondary way to learn how to play C major is to play the A major shape, not as this, but utilize the finger playing those, and then use a bend. Each one of our fingers has 3 nodes, so when you move up, you can leave that open high E string there and cover all 3 of them. When you do, you're allowed to play that with all different fingers. In the key of A, it allows you to do blues or country. You notice that? Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When we play the A major and do it with the ring finger, we can move that up to the 5th and then bar the whole 3rd, and you get a C major. That's a great way to go from that nothingness to the C. An idea is to play the A minor, but play it in your secondary fingering, and when you scoot up, get used to doing this, back and forth. Go to your first fingering, meaning first finger, second finger, third finger on the C, the A, and the E, and then move that up. And you can tell that if you went up here and played the same thing at the 3rd fret but used that shape, it would be the C minor. We're just looking to sharpen that median and make it a major 3rd, giving you a 1, 3, 5, C, E, and G, rather C, E flat, and G. When we do this, the A minor to the C is what you're probably assuming as being a standard. Try just not moving your whole hand, but playing the A minor and putting the C note down with your pinky. This forms a chord called the A minor 7 or the C6. Does that work? Does that help? Another really cool way to do that is to go all the way to the 5th fret. View this as a quadrant, this is a quadrant, and this is a quadrant. When you see A minor looks like your E major, but without the middle finger, you get your A, right? And then if you were to play all 3 of those that we aforementioned as being this, but you didn't play the root and you put it up to the 3rd, you would have an inversion. You're using the E as the bass. That way you could have A minor, C major, A minor, C major. That is probably the least amount of moving that you can get for any 2 chords of relative major and minor on the chord. In fact, if you do a deep dive, D major, add the F sharp, you get the B minor kind of chord. B minor, add the D, you get the D major chord. If you have an E minor and you add the G sharp, you get the E major chord. So knowing your relative majors and minors is super important. I hope that helps, Miss Moody. Loco Moco plus Lucid Dreams, blah, blah. Yeah. Hey, I've got good, rich spirit. I'm broke as a joke as a real individual, but online, yeah, I'm happy as all get out. Why not? Das ist West. Hello from Russia, Siberia. Novosibirsk. Ooh, man. How are you? I hope things are okay. Please try Lucid Dreams. Yeah, I'll definitely jump into that one. I wrote all these down to have fun with it. Lucid Dreams, absolutely. Juice World. Yeah, I'll remember that. Get your money, or you're not. Get your money up. You're not your funny up. That must be a line from something, or else I'm not very funny. Anywho, I've got a student popping in right now. If there's any last requests, I'll go ahead and play that. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Just kidding, bro. It's all good. Money is a crime. Share it. Are you there? Oh, you can come in. Take a piece of my pie. What was it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to get off the live stream right here and enjoy the beauty of education. You ready? Aloha to everyone. Hey, thanks for stopping in here today. Loco, good to see you again. Everybody, if you could just check out the channel. If you are a musician, look at the playlist. There's lots of stuff in there. Banjo, mandolin, guitar, ukulele, voice, saxophone, clarinet, flute, yada yada. If you dig it, ask some questions. I'll be here on Tuesday, tomorrow morning from 9 to 10 Hawaiian Standard Time, which is in the morning for me, but probably afternoon for you. Pop in and ask questions. Aloha. Mahalo nui for stopping in. Aloha.